the exciting things that we're going to do in the next 8 years. I don't intend to talk about that. What I want to do is to give testimony and make an appeal to the Ghanaian people through you why they should give the leadership of this country to Mahama Bawumia and Matthew Opoku Prempeh. Because at the end of the day, plans, policies, programs, if there's no character, if there's no strength, if there's no determination of will in the part of the people involved, they just remain plans and programs. I don't think there's anybody in this country better placed to testify about the capacity of our presidential ticket than me, Nanado Dankwa Akufo Addo. I am the best. I am the best placed person to give the testimony, and clearly also the best place to appeal to the people of Ghana to give the stewardship of this country for the next 8 years to Dr. Bawumia and his running mate, Napo. 16 years ago, that Mahama Bawumia and I first met and decided to join our lives together. I can say that there's not one day that I've regretted joining my life to his and his to me. In opposition, as well as in government, he has been a model of loyalty, of honesty, of dedication, and of patriotism. This is a man who lives and breathes Ghana. And whatever commitments he has made before you and before the people of Ghana, I can put my hand on my heart and say he will deliver on each one of those commitments. People have had problems with their vice presidents in the Fourth Republic. We won't go over that. I, Nanado, I've never had any problem with my vice president. I've gone to bed every night secure in my knowledge that my vice president stands firmly with and behind me in everything that I've tried to do in these last 7.5 years. He has been the picture, the model of loyalty itself. And all I can say to his vice is that even if he has half of the loyalty that Mahama Bawumia has shown to me, he's going to be an excellent vice president. This is a man who has respect for the people of Ghana. This is not a man who is going to tell the Ghanaian people that you have short memories. That is not the kind of man we have here. That is not the type of man we have here. He's a man who has respect for the people of Ghana. This is not somebody who's going to say to the Ghanaian people when his policies have failed that I am not a magician. That is not the language of Mahama Bawumia. That is not the sort of person that he is. We have here a man who is respectful and who will work night and day to make sure that our country continues on the upward trajectory. You have, in the business that we have chosen, some who blow with the wind. They say one thing today, and they'll say another thing tomorrow, because they believe that we have short memories. We don't remember their record. We remember their record. The record of failure. There have been 5 presidents in Ghana. One, unfortunately, died in harness. But the other 4 that are left, and I'm saying this because I know there are going to be a lot of first-time voters, people who perhaps don't remember our recent history very well. But 3 of these 4 presidents, all of them, because of their record, the Ghanaian people renewed their mandate. Jerry John Rawlings got a 2nd term. John Ajekum Kufuor got a 2nd term. Nanado Dankwa Akufo Addo got a 2nd term. There is only one whose record did not merit a 2nd term. And you and I know who I am talking about. Is a man who wants to come back to save his image because he believes that Ghanaians have forgotten his record. Mr. Candidate, your record has not been forgotten. We will not allow that record to be forgotten. So, I don't have any hesitation in saying to you and saying to the people of Ghana that the leadership that Mahama Bawumia is going to provide for us is exactly the leadership we need to take us to the next step of our development. If indeed the biggest strategic interest of the 21st century is the development of the digital economy and the unfolding of the 4th industrial revolution, there is only one man in Ghana today that can take us through that 4th industrial revolution. Mahama Bawumia is his name. He's going to be ably supported by a young man. Are you still a young man? By a young man who has always impressed me. In 2012, he was the director of my election campaign. When, by the grace of God and the generosity of the Ghanaian people, I was honored and privileged with the office of President of the Republic. The most important flagship program of my government at its outset was the implementation of the free senior high school policy. I had no doubt in my mind that he was the one person who could implement that policy to success.